Hey guys, how's it going? So, today I am going to attempt to get the dungeon run completed with another class. And before I do that, I am going to open a few packs. I actually went through my collection and saw that Knights of the Frozen Throne and the Kobolds expansion are the expansions where I have the least amount of cards. I have like quite a bit of cards missing from those two expansions. So I just bought like 16 packs of each with gold that I had saved up, and I'm now going to open them just to shore up a little bit of my collection. I do have some extra dust, so if there are any good legendaries that I want to craft for any decks that I want to play, then I can go ahead and do that. That's why I'm not really going to spend all of my gold, because there's really no need for it. All of the decks that I play are complete. Like, I play mostly Reno decks like Reno Mage, Reno Priest, Reno Warlock, and yeah, I have all of the cards that I really need for those decks, so I don't need any more cards, to be honest. But we will see if we can maybe get a legendary or two out of these packs, and then we will jump into the... Holy shit, I'm getting a lot of Kobold Librarians. And then we will jump into the dungeon run. Okay, Skull of Manari, that's pretty good. I will actually use that in my Reno deck, probably, my Reno Warlock. I can maybe pop a few demons in there like Mal'Ganis and Jaraxxus and stuff like that. So that's a good legendary, I'm pretty happy about that. Let's see what else we get. Okay, Woe Cleaver, I guess that's okay. It's not really an awesome weapon, but at least we got two legendaries out of these 16 packs. One of the legendaries is very good, which I'm definitely going to use, which is obviously the Skull of Manari. So that's certainly not too bad. Two legendaries out of 16 packs. Sarana Chain Gang is good, since I don't have that card yet. The Rubian Unraveler, that's not really that good. Obsidian Statue is very good. I don't have... I have one of them already, but I didn't have the second one. So that's good. Now I don't have to craft another one of those. Should be getting a legendary at any time now. another pretty good epic, but I already have 2 of these. I have a golden one and then a non-golden one, so maybe I will disenchant the golden one and then just craft the epic that I need. Wow, not a single legendary out of all of these. That's very strange. Let's buy a few more packs, because I really should be getting a legendary very soon, because of the pity timer that is in the game. So let's see. And there we go, Deathstalker XR, not really useful, since I don't hardly ever play Hunter. It's like my least played class, but of course, since you can't get duplicate legendaries anymore, it's still pretty good to getting a legendary nonetheless. Okay, so obviously in the Knights of the Frozen Throne I got a lot less good luck than what I did with the Kobolds and the Catacombs openings, since I got 2 legendaries out of the Kobolds and Catacombs and only 1 out of like 20 packs with the Knights of the Frozen Throne, but it's still not too bad. So that's pretty good. Let us then jump into the dungeon run. And today we are going to do it with the Warlock.
Gul'dan versus Pink the Burglar.
Your soul shall be mine.
Your pockets are looking awful heavy there, bud.
Okay, that's a pretty good opening. I should be able to rush this guy down pretty quickly.
Why do you call?
Hide in the back. Put this apple on your head.
As you command.
Shields up. Engage. Tails, you lose.
What you got there?
Hey, you want to buy a funnel cake?
And that was pretty easy.
I got this.
And we get Scepter of Summoning. It's the best one there. And then we just really need to take stuff which costs a lot. So I think this one will be the best. Yeah, Kazakas is tempting, but I think this one will be the best. Since with that Scepter of Summoning you really want to get minions that cost a lot, like any giants and anything like Ragnaros or anything like that that costs more than 5 mana, in order to gain a lot of advantage from it. Because the reason why the Scepter of Summoning is better than the +1 extra mana gem thing is because the moment that you play the Lich King, you automatically gain 3 mana from the Scepter of Summoning. So it's like you gained 3 mana just from playing that one minion. And I mean, if you have a lot of them, then you can gain much more mana at the end of the day from that than what you would ever be able to do from just getting 1 mana each turn from that +1 mana gem thing. So that's why the scepter is much better than the +1 mana gem thing. Okay, so next turn I think I will probably just do a Hellfire. I could play the Dark Reaper here right now, but I'm not even going to do that. Just going to life tap, and I guess I can do that also. And yeah, next turn will be Hellfire, and then the turn after that Lich King, and the game will probably be game over after that.
Let the pain speak to me.
The light grants mercy.
And we gained 3 mana there, that's good. Silence is fine, we have enough taunt minions to stop him from attacking our face.
I'm almost out of cards.
Okay, do I have lethal in any way? Yes, I do.
Who dares find me?
Was meant to be.
And unfortunately there's no really expensive minions. Molten Giant is pretty good, but the Vulgar blah 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 and the Blood Bloom isn't really that good, so I guess I will go for these, since these are the best ones out of all of these, simply because of the 2 Kobold Librarians.
Gul'dan versus Sariona!
Your soul shall be mine.
I sense great power. Come closer.
Okay, double Kobold Librarian is a pretty good opening. So I will do that turn 1, turn 2, and then turn 3. Oh, actually now that I can Mortal Coil that thing, I will rather Mortal Coil it instead of using my hero power. That's unfortunate.
Feed.
You call that a
And now it's time for the Lich King.
warriors of frozen wastes.
And Frostmourne will probably seal the deal, if I can reach level or turn 7. Okay, none of these are really that good, but I guess I will go for the Wand of Disintegration, since that's a good oh shit card. And here I probably think I will go for Cthulhu, since playing a 5 mana Cthulhu is really good. Okay, AFK is going to be difficult to beat. We basically just have to rush her down as quickly as possible. This isn't a very rushy deck, so I will just have to hope that I get some very good cards, or Wand of Disintegration will help me once we actually reach turn 5. Okay, that's not a good opening.
Do you hear its call? Listen closely.
So I just have to put as much pressure as possible onto the field right now. The fact that I drew Cthulhu is pretty good. Okay, this will add the most pressure.
It's coming. Listen closely.
And that should be victory, fortunately.
It's coming.
Next turn, no matter what he does, I will kill him with the Wand of Disintegration, even if he plays like a bunch of taunts and stuff like that, or Ragnaros even. My Wand of Disintegration will get past that no problem. Wow, we can draw the shit out of his deck. Okay, that was pretty easy. Turn 7. Okay, let's see, another Cthulhu. That will be very good. Each time that we play Cthulhu, we gain 5 mana. Since a 10 mana card that costs 5 mana is very, very good. So this seems pretty good so far. Hopefully our next passive that we get will be invisibility or something like that, since the invisibility passive will be pretty damn good.
In and out of the shadows.
Okay, we need quicker cards than that, since 4 mana is in the bottom 50% of my deck, and 3 mana is the upper 50% of my deck, so we definitely want cards that are quicker than a 4 mana card. Fortunately, with the Wand of Disintegration, once she actually does the whole 5/5 thing with the caverns below, then the Wand of Disintegration should be able to take care of that.
I should eat you.
Be quick.
Okay, it seems we should be able to win this, thanks to Cthulhu and Lich King already in our hand.
Nice to meet you.
Are you my master? Are you my master?
Nice to meet you.
Oh no, she has preparation. That's not good. Okay, I think I will just play the Lich King here.
This way.
And that's a good one.
Nice to meet you. I'm excited.
Okay, I guess the Wand of Disintegration will be okay here. I could delay it for a little bit longer if I really wanted to. Let me just think if I want to do that. Yeah, sure, I don't see why not. I can play the Saranite Chain Gang, that will take care of 2 of them. And then I can just life tap probably. I think that will be pretty good. Or I can just use Obliterate, but I'm going to use the Wand of Disintegration anyway. So I think life tapping will be a little bit better.
This way. This way.
Ash to ash.
And now I get a lot more value from the Wand of Disintegration, since if I played it the previous turn it would have just killed 3 guys, but now it's going to kill these 5 guys, including those 2 guys that it would have gotten from Igneous Elemental. So instead of killing 3, it's killing 7 now, which is incredibly good value.
Listen closely.
To your fear. I am not a money.
It's coming.
This way.
Listen closely.
Will abandon you.
Get it out! Get it out!
Wow, that's a very good one for him to get.
The truth is in here.
My dream ends. Your nightmare begins.
Shields up. It's coming.
This way.
And yeah, that should be game over, because there's no way that he's going to kill the Cthulhu. So I will just hit him in the face with the Cthulhu and then do a Hellfire.
Stop yelling.
Okay, that wasn't too difficult. It was a little bit sketchy when she played the caverns below with the preparation, but fortunately the wonderful disintegration managed to bail us out there, because we essentially killed 7 5/5s with that wonderful disintegration. So we basically killed a 35-35 with that wand, which is incredibly good. So let's see here, double battle cries. That is going to be apocalyptically powerful with the 2 Cthulhu's that we have, and also with the Saranite Chain Gang, the Dwarven Dude, Cthulhu's Chosen. What else? Let's see. Beckoner of Evil, both of them, and the Kobold Librarian. So I think maybe, usually I will immediately pick the Glyph of Warding, immediately, because it's a very good passive, but I think here I'm going to go for the Battle Totem, simply because the double battle cries from Cthulhu is going to be disgustingly good. So I think we will go for that rather. And the double battle cry from the Stonehill Defender is also very, very good. So this is shaping up to be a pretty damn good deck so far. I think we will be able to beat the final boss with it. Unfortunately, we didn't get the invisibility. I feel as if the invisibility would have been much better, especially against this boss, since this boss is useless if you have invisibility. But we should be able to make it work, and I will throw away those in an effort to get any of my Kobold Librarians or any other cards with battle cries. Okay, so his hero power is destroy the minion with the highest attack. And he starts with 2 mana, whereas I only start with 1 mana, so he's already 1 mana ahead.
The master hungers.
Not a morning.
Ah, why didn't he kill that one or that one?
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
Okay, that's good. Then next turn we can do the Beckoner of Evil, and then we can decimate him with all of the Cthulhu's that we have. So this is shaping up to be incredibly good. Unfortunately now, if we play the Twilight Elder, then he's going to die. But there's really not much we can do about that.
Are you my master?
Do you hear its call?
Free me! Free me! Free me!
Minions think you are weak.
Listen closely.
So he's basically already dead, because this is 22 damage and this is 22 damage. So there's basically no way how this guy can win now. And just to add insult to injury, I'm going to play the Cthulhu's Chosen first, in order to add another few damage to the thing.
This way.
Free me! Free me! Free me!
And that should be pretty close to being game over.
This way.
My dream ends. Your nightmare begins.
Yeah, double battle cry from this guy is just disgusting. Okay, let's see. Chromagus is very good with the scepter. Wilfred is also, you get 1 mana there, so that's not too bad. So yeah, I think we will go for the huge hand one. Okay, this one is going to be difficult because you need to get early board supremacy very, very quickly. So if you draw badly in this matchup, then you just die, since he deals an apocalyptic amount of damage from very early on. Luckily we have the wand in case things go awry, but we should be able to get a good hand with the double battle cry from the kobold. Okay, that's not a bad opening hand. Okay, we can stop him from using that on there by doing this.
Do you hear its call? Listen closely.
And I think we should be safe with this hand. This hand is pretty powerful. Yeah, we basically already win thanks to the double battle cries from these two guys. Okay, so we just have the last boss to worry about, and if we get a good opening hand as we did with this one, like the double battle cry from the Kobold Librarian is incredibly good right at the beginning, so if we can get that again, then I think we should be good. Okay, Brawl won't save you, because the Cthulhu is just going to kill you. Okay, let's hope for a good last card. Okay, this is bad, this is pretty bad, this is good, I guess. I wonder. I should be able to win with this deck, so there's really no need for me to take the Golden Kobold, but if I play the Golden Kobold and my entire hand gets turned into very expensive legendaries, then that's obviously good, since then the legendaries will cost 5 mana, which is really, really good. So it might actually be better than the free turn thing. So I actually think it might be good. Let's go for the Golden Kobold. And then here I think the lifesteal option might be the best one, even though I don't have a lot of demons. I have one demon, Yeah, I basically have one demon, two demons. So if I play Blood River Gul'dan, it will just summon back two demons. Which obviously isn't awesome, but I still think that the hero power will be pretty useful with the life stealing. So let's go for this one. And we get the dreaded chest dragon. So playing my Cthulhu's is going to be difficult because the Cthulhu's will destroy all of the chests. So I should attempt to delay playing the Cthulhu's until I know I can kill her. That will probably be the key to victory. Beckoner of Evil I guess I can keep. So what I ideally would want to get is Cobalt Librarian early on. I do not want to get the Wand of Disintegration, obviously. And yeah, any high cards will be good. Like Lich King early on will be very good. Chromagus early on will also be pretty good. Yeah. Okay, that's good. I can kill that chest and I will not get damaged by it. So that's good. Okay, that's pretty good.
Are you my master?
Hopefully when we play this we will get a good card, like a low cost card. Anything like Egg Napper will be good, or anything like that. So let's go ahead and play it now, since I don't really have any other good options. Okay, that is... I don't really know if that's good or not. I guess it's pretty good. I certainly could have gotten worse cards than that, so I guess the Cthulhu is pretty good. I can just play it and then just run it into the face, I guess. Okay, playing that is a no-no, so I guess I will just play the Sun Fury Protector and then just end my turn, I guess.
I wield the power of black.
Okay, that costing 1 is pretty good. So I can play a Cthulhu now, and then next turn I can play another Cthulhu and then that one. Okay, so hopefully none of them die. That will be bad. Okay, that's a pretty good outcome. Yeah, I think I should be able to win this one no matter what. Because I get 20 damage from each Cthulhu. So even if she starts dealing 4 or 5 damage to me per turn, there's still no getting around the fact that I have 100 damage in my hand right here. And she has around 100 worth of stats. So I'm simply going to be able to kill her quicker than what she is going to be able to kill me. There's nothing around that. So that is going to be pretty good. So we will play this. We will attack this in there because my health is more important than her health, since she has more health than me. So my health is way more important than her health, so I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do this. And I guess I can also play this. Okay, the Beckoner of Evil is very good. That's going to add a total of 4 damage. No, 8 damage per Cthulhu. So I basically just gained 40 damage there from drawing the Beckoner of Evil. Yeah, this is definitely a win. There's no doubt about it.
Are you my master?
Okay, so I think, should I play a Cthulhu right now? If I play it, almost certainly one of these are going to die, if not more than one of these, because it's 28 damage that I'm going to be dealing. So, yeah, I guess I can do that. I don't really see why I wouldn't, so I guess here it goes. Okay, that was not a very good outcome. I would have wanted only like maybe 2 of them to die, not 4 of them to die. That's pretty bad. But I think still she is dead next turn, no matter what she does. Okay, so this is 28 damage. And that is another 28 damage. So I don't think she's dead quite yet. Yeah, so that should be a victory. No matter what she does, she's not going to be able to deal 25 damage to my face right now. Or 24 damage. And I mean, normally her doing that, I would like shit my pants, but fortunately I have a direct face damage dealing thing. So that's really good. This was a really good run, and I just basically got the perfect draws with the Cthulhu cards. Like, I mean, getting a goblet on the Cthulhu is actually quite a bit better than what I thought it was initially.
What? Nobody is walking away with kobold treasures!
Okay, that was pretty awesome. All things considered, it was actually pretty easy. Before me recording this video, I played with the Warlock like 3 times, probably, because at the beginning of the video I think the amount of bosses that I defeated was like 11, and out of those 11 I fought like 3 times basically. So I went like, on my first try I maybe beat like 4 bosses, and on my second try maybe like another 4 bosses, and on my third try like 3 bosses, something like that. And this is the first one that I'm actually recording, and yeah, it went really easily. I really can't be happier with this run. I got really good results, considering my passives weren't that good. Usually the invisibility passive, in my opinion, is the best one, and the +1 to minions for your opponent is also a really good one to get. Especially against that other woman who jumps the minions back to her hand, that one that makes the minions 5/5. That +1 minion thing is apocalyptically devastating to her, because her minions cost 1 more each time that she plays them, and her minions work on the fact that they are very cheap to play. So if you get that, then you basically have a free win against her. But yeah, overall it went really good, and my deck is basically just centered around the fact that you can gain 5 mana when playing a Cthulhu, thanks to the Scepter of Summoning, which is really good. And the fact that I got the double battle cries, I didn't even plan on that really. It just kind of worked out that my deck had a lot of battle cries, and I guess before that I didn't even build my deck to have a lot of battle cries. It just kind of happened with all of the Cthulhu stuff, like those 2 Cthulhu cards and that Cthulhu card, and of course Cthulhu himself also. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it. Thanks a lot for joining me with this victory with Gul'dan. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you next time.